All right, so here we go. This is my first video. So hello to uh, video social media, I suppose. Um, so my name is Rob Larocco, and I I'm hoping to do more videos after this. So we'll see how this one goes. But as far as the content, who knows? Maybe some serious stuff, maybe some advice, maybe some funny stuff. I don't know. Hoping to maybe help some people, make some people laugh, fill a few minutes of time if you're waiting somewhere, maybe getting your car fixed like I was earlier. Or you just need a laugh. I don't know. Why would people watch me? I have absolutely no idea. I think I've had a lot of experiences, some interesting. So maybe some of that will come through in some future broadcasts. We'll see. So this first one, I just want to start out just kind of telling people about myself, and that'll kind of be that. So it'll be a little quick, probably full of a lot of ums and me just looking around all over the place and not at my camera on my phone. But here we go. So my name is Rob Larocco. I'm from a small town in Albion, or in Michigan, called Albion. The town is probably currently shrinking as I speak. I'm one of 5 kids, second to the youngest, so a big family. I now have 3 step siblings also, tons of kids, so gotta love that. I don't personally have tons of kids, but there are tons of kids in my family. Kind of a lot of firsts for me. I was the first person in my family to go to college, so that was exciting and anxiety ridden, and I definitely made a lot of mistakes, but that's okay. I also was the first person to go to the military, so went into the Marine Corps before I started college. So I was a Marine Corps reservist, and I was a welder, and did 2 deployments overseas. So all that happened during college while in the reserves. So my extended college time was interesting. Some of the things that I'm interested in, some of my hobbies, I suppose. I do like to run, not so much anymore, but I used to a lot, especially when I was in the military. Just exercising, eating well, being healthy in general. Also, used to be, I suppose, a little bit of an artist. It's what I went to school for, is my major. I loved it, and I pursued it from my freshman year with a passion, that in English. And so ended up taking those 2 passions and turning them into a career in education. So after college, got my first teaching job in a suburb of Detroit, and taught high school English and various art classes for 5 years. Great experience, very hectic, and but just an awesome time. A lot of great people, and a lot of learning came from that experience. So anyway, 5 years, got tenure, and then decided to move out of state from Michigan to Alabama, of all places, and had my last year of teaching in Meridian, Mississippi, and that my 6th year was my last year, and the story behind that is probably a good topic for another broadcast. So maybe later you'll learn about that. So after my 6th year, once I decided to leave teaching, I applied for a health professions advising position at the University of Alabama and got it, and loved every minute of that year that I was there. Roll Tide forever. But it was a good time. I learned a ton, and it was a really good transition from teaching into advising. I really love working with students, and just helping them figure out who they are and what they want to do with their lives. Just really rewarding, and the stress level was definitely much lower than what I experienced teaching high school. So that was great. So like I said, I was there for a year and then moved again to Iowa, and loving this winter weather right now. But I got another advising position after being unemployed for a couple months after moving here. And again, learned a lot during those 2 months being unemployed. But happy to be employed again advising for a very different set of students. But kind of my philosophy is you got to change and go with the flow. And that's kind of what I've lived by, all this time. So, in addition to working at a local university here, advising, I am also an independent consultant for Rodan and Fields, and have been since about mid-October. So, took that on kind of out of the blue. When a friend of mine presented it to me, it was very much a timing thing, and something that I was ready for. I needed something not only to challenge myself, but to potentially provide some additional income. And additional income, I think, is always something that people are looking for. And this, to me at the time, and it seemed like the great opportunity for me to do that. So here we are a few months later, and still with Rodan and Fields, and learning a lot, loving it, meeting tons of new people, and really challenging myself, and getting past some of my personal insecurities that I've also been able to turn back around and apply to my job with academic advising. So yeah, that's pretty much me in a nutshell. Like I said, this was quick and relatively painless, so I'm glad I did it. I had a whole another spiel prepared about opportunity, typed it all up and everything, but I think that's gonna be possibly my next broadcast. So that being said, that's it for me right now. Maybe I'll come up with a catchy sign off, but until then, everybody have a good weekend.